Greetings, welcome to Facts About Everything. I'm your host, James Egan. Because there's so many movies coming out, Ant-Man, Aquaman, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Avengers, Deadpool, I expected people to be asking me to do a video about those characters. But one character a lot of people asked me to do a video about was Silver Surfer. If you haven't read the comics, you're probably just basing Silver Surfer off the Fantastic Four movie, thinking, why would anyone be interested in that guy? He's just a silver guy on a surfboard. No, he isn't. If you never read the comics, you have no understanding of just how powerful Silver Surfer is. Silver Surfer is stronger than anyone on Earth. He is more powerful than Thor or the Hulk. Also, never underestimate a guy who says, "Leave me alone," by tossing you into space.
He's gonna win.
And that is the first fact about the Silver Surfer. Let's dive in. He debuted in Fantastic Four number 48 in 1966. Before he became the Silver Surfer, he was an alien called Norrin Radd. He used to live on a planet called Zen-La, and was married to a woman called Shala Bal. Many eons ago, the Devourer of Worlds, Galactus, attempted to consume Norrin's world. Norrin promised that if Galactus spared Zen-La, he would seek out worlds for him to devour, so Galactus wouldn't have to exhaust resources seeking them himself. Galactus was old and weary, about 13 billion years old, so he agreed. He turned Norrin into a cosmic being known as the Silver Surfer. Norrin had nothing but good intentions when he made his promise to Galactus. He intended to send Galactus to planets that harbored no intelligent life, saving countless lives throughout the universe. But when Norrin was turned into the Silver Surfer, his personality was rewritten and Galactus became more efficient at destroying planets. Silver Surfer eventually regained his memories of Norrin Radd. By this point, countless civilizations had been destroyed thanks to the Silver Surfer. As a result, he spent the rest of his days trying to atone for his mistakes. The Silver Surfer's abilities stem from the power cosmic. This means that he feeds and controls the cosmic energy of the universe. This makes him one of the most powerful beings in existence. His powers include super strength, super speed, matter manipulation, and energy alteration. In fact, he has so many abilities, it's easier for me to say what he can't do. He can't raise the dead. Yeah, that's it. Everything else is fair game. Which, by the way, he does bring someone back to life in Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. The character has one limitation and you forgot about it. You couldn't do anything right, could you, movie? But seriously, I think the best way for me to describe how powerful Silver Surfer is, I need to leave it to his creator. Take it away, Galactus.
You shall absorb boundless strength from the cosmos itself, needing no food to eat, no water to drink, no air to breathe. You shall be able to transmute the elements, and to heal others as well as yourself. Cosmic bolts of awesome power shall be yours to hurl, and neither the frigid cold of the deepest space, nor the blazing heat of the brightest star shall harm your shielded body.
God, his voice is awesome. Many alien races simply call him the Herald. He is one of the only beings in the universe who can survive inside a black hole. Silver Surfer flies a vessel that resembles a surfboard. This board is also imbued with a power cosmic. He controls its movements with his thoughts. If he says, "To me, my board," his board will automatically return to him. This is his catchphrase.
To me, my boy.
There's an annual parody of him called Silver Squirrel. When Silver Surfer abandoned Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds created a new Herald. Galactus never consumed Silver Surfer's planet after he abandoned his duty as a Herald, probably because it's just simply too far away now. And who did Galactus replace him with? Well, Galactus has actually had at least 14 Heralds, including the Fallen One, Airwalker, Firelord, the Destroyer, the Tamer, Dazzler, Nova, the Executioner, the Human Torch from the Fantastic Four, Redshift, Stardust, Praetor, and a Galactus from another universe called Galactus, but spelled like this. Let's briefly look at some of these heralds. Airwalker, whose real name is Gabriel, his character is based off the biblical archangel of the same name. Firelord's real name is Pyrrhus Krill. His main weapon of choice is a staff with fire on both edges. It's like a flame version of the double-edged lightsaber from Star Wars. Terax the Tamer is the herald that Silver Surfer battles with most frequently. His weapon of choice is a cosmic scythe. Silver Surfer eventually convinced the other heralds to join him as his own cosmic team, simply known as the Heralds of Galactus. Many of the heralds, including Fallen One, Airwalker, Executioner, and Redshift, were all killed in a battle with the alien Annihilus, who is a recurring villain of the Fantastic Four. The Silver Surfer was nicknamed the Sentinel of the Spaceways. When he regained his personality, he was known as the Skyrider of the Spaceways. Silver Surfer is one of the very few Marvel characters that was not created by Stan Lee. He was created by Jack Kirby. Stan Lee actually hated the idea of the Silver Surfer, and when he first saw him, he said, "Jack, this time you've gone too far." Venom's child Carnage has wielded the Silver Surfer's power. An alternative comic shows what would have happened if Norrin Radd never became the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer character became popular instantly in comics and got his own solo series 2 years after he debuted. Silver Surfer had his own show in 1998. It had good ratings, despite being awful, but it was cancelled as Marvel was on the verge of bankruptcy. The series ended with Thanos destroying the entire universe, and then the screen said, "To be continued." The only thing worse than cliffhangers and TV shows is cliffhangers to cancel TV shows. Before he was a Silver Surfer, he was a scientist. There is an entire wall in Kringland, Reykjavik, Iceland, covered with a painting of the Silver Surfer that was created by the artist Arrow. During the millennium, Marvel Comics created a separate reboot for modern readers. This was known as Ultimate Marvel. In this version, Galactus has multiple Silver Surfers, and they got 5 rows of teeth for some reason. However, Norrin Radd works for a different person called Revka, better known as the Psycho Man. The Psycho Man is the most powerful psychic on Zen-La, where Norrin Radd lives. He believes negative emotions always resort to crime and violence, so if you disable them, it would create permanent peace. He uses his incredible psychic abilities to make everyone on the planet passive. Norrin Radd, who in Ultimate Marvel is known as the Silver Searcher, believes that the people have lost their free will, and so gives them back their abilities to feel all emotions. Dazed and confused, the people go berserk and kill one another. The Silver Searcher realizes the Psycho Man was right, and he agrees to serve him for all eternity as penance. The 1990 game Silver Surfer came out for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It is considered to be one of the hardest games ever made. If you owned it, you probably saw the game over screen more than anything in your childhood. Baz Luhrmann, who directed Moulin Rouge and Romeo and Juliet, nearly made a Silver Surfer film in the 1990s. The titular character would have been played by Joshua Jackson. And if you think that's random, Quentin Tarantino nearly directed a Silver Surfer movie after he finished Reservoir Dogs. At the last minute, he decided to make a little movie called Pulp Fiction. In the film Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, Norrin Radd is played by Doug Jones. Doug Jones is relatively well known nowadays. He played the Merman in The Shape of Water and whatever this character is called in Star Trek Discovery. I don't know, I don't watch Star Trek. He's Tim or something. Before Doug Jones was cast, Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel were considered. If Rise of the Silver Surfer was successful, there would have been a spin-off about the Silver Surfer. It was not successful because it was bad. It was decided very late in production of the movie that the Silver Surfer would speak. He is voiced by Lawrence Fishburne.
My service spares my world and the one I love.
In the film, the Silver Surfer gets his power from his board, but as I've explained in the comics, his power is self-sustaining. And finally, okay, probably the first thing anyone thinks of when you hear the Silver Surfer is, why does he ride a surfboard? Like, that's just so random. And the reason is very, very simple. Stan Lee agreed to write the story of Silver Surfer simply because I'm tired of drawing spaceships. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe. Since Silver Surfer's story is tied in directly to Galactus, and people have asked me to do a video about him, I will be doing a video very soon about the Devourer of Worlds. But if there's anyone else you want me to look at, let me know and I'll upload a video as soon as possible. To learn more facts, check out my books on Amazon. They're available on paperback and Kindle. Thanks for watching, see you again.